guess I didn't consider that. Wow. I'm sleeping in cloud. I'm sitting in the cloud V. There go the bitch ass plow man who swept all them leaves where I be. Look, he swept some more right there today. He swept some right there today. It was a big ass pile when I pulled off. So. This ain't the truck. This is my car. light. You can't see it because it's daytime. In Florida last night. It was colder than that here. Yup. So yeah, bro, I've been just chilling like a villain, sitting back like a. Damn, I just realized I ain't got nothing to dump this tobacco. Damn. Oh, come on, man. Don't do this to me. I'm lazy. The automatic cut on last night. There you go. Because I'm a boss. What's up, my guy? Yeah, my Vic got automatic windows. Pull up at the drive-thru and hit the one touch window on their ass. Hold on, let me show you. Gotta hold the phone. One touch. One touch. Ooh, leave it alone. They can't believe it's really going back on the sun. Every day like this, every days. It's running now. You can't hear it running? It's that quiet? That's my rule normally, but I've already tested the windows. They work. What up, whoever name this is, this long ass name start with the X and it ends with the X. You have very Asian spelling. I don't want to get your name wrong. It will move, but you know my control arm is broke. It's sitting on the jack. Pretty soon though, when I get that good internet, I'm gonna be putting I'm put y'all in the back window and I'm just cruise. That way y'all can see everything in the car. I'll put my switch right here so y'all can see me seeing y'all with the switch right here. My only issue with that is that the live keep freezing and shit. But like I said, I'm getting good internet. I'm finna go get that internet that Hillbillies got. I forgot what it's called. It's not Starlink. It's something else besides Starlink. I think it's Insta 360 or Insta Internet or some shit like that. Instanet. I don't remember. Some company owned by old white guy who knows suspiciously too much about fucking the internet to be his age. So I know it's a CIA project. But so is fucking Starlink, nigga. And Starlink ain't CIA, it's FBI. So I think working with Elon Musk is beneath the fucking CIA, you ask me. And the NSA, them is two organizations I doubt work with that motherfucker. Because these two motherfuckers, all they do is programming and economical looting. Maybe the feds will work with them. The feds work on embarrassing shit. Like baby bottle indictments and shit like that. We indict them for selling too many stolen baby bottles from China. Okay, so they was getting the kids milk? No, they were not. It was wrong, man. It was wrong. The milk was poison, tainted it, man. Listen to this Bible verse. Like, shut your bitch ass up. I can't stand the FBI. They're a bunch of dumbass bitches. Fucking idiots. They need to stick to harassing drug dealers. But I thought, yeah, I got a big ass sleeping bag in this motherfucker. I ain't bullshit. I slept in this motherfucker last night. Dawg said I'm in the wrong seat, get in the back. This is my seat, buddy. I used to be the mechanic of that. It's funny too how many niggas with Crown Vics thought they could look down on me like, dude, the bomb, he ain't nobody. And I pull up in my Crown Vic, they be like, why is Crown Vic run like that with his bum ass? He just got lucky. Hey, bro, let me give you 800. Let me give you 800 in my Crown Vic. Why you want to trade? Man, I'm gonna trade with some shit that ain't running. I'm gonna give you $800. That ain't enough. I spend $800, nigga. I spent more than $800 on the cams, nigga. One cam for this bitch was $800 back in the day. One cam, nigga. And I had to buy 2 cams, nigga. So that's $1,600 plus the springs and the timing chain, nigga. Just the cash on my rebuilds used to be, nigga, this $4,000, nigga. Get the fuck out of my face. $4,000 I done put into a car already paid $2,000 and $3,000 for. You can't afford this, Jack. And I ain't taking $800 and another Crown Vic for it. Just when I get comfortable, I realize I left my lighter in the car. Nigga, I keep telling you and everybody else, that avalanche ain't dirty. That's all my personal shit that I have nowhere to keep it. Plus, you just seen how my shit got stolen for sitting outside. I wouldn't be sitting in the Vic, I'd be sitting in the Charger. Don't start that bum shit. If my vehicle ain't clean, it's because I'm either living in it or I live with a bunch of fucking thieves and I have nowhere to store my shit. Everywhere I go in life, people are just fucking stealing. Which is why I don't give a fuck about living in the car. I get to keep most of my shit. I'm breaking mom's rules here. That word goes. That word goes. I don't follow that rule. It's clean on the passenger side too, nigga. I can't believe you weren't here for the interview with this car loud. You gonna be on my dick about my shoes, fucking food, a burrito, and some blunts I'm smoking. All this shit I'm using right now. So if that's a problem for you, then well, too bad. Too bad, dick rider. You should spend more time fixing your car than cleaning it. You're a real feminine type of guy, aren't you? You spend more time cleaning the car than fixing it. Got paid for where? Where could I have gotten paid from? I had a job canceled on me. Somebody definitely fucking with my truck. Somebody pulled off my skull stickers. Somebody's pulling stickers off the outside of my truck. Boy, these some motherfucking haters here, boy. Fuck that nigga. Man, these motherfuckers stupid, man. You don't take the cage out. Dumbasses. You cut out the middle of the cage and keep the roll bar, nigga. What stuff was I supposed to be selling? I think you got the wrong YouTube. Because I wasn't supposed to be selling nothing, my nigga. I deal labor. That's what I deal in. Yep. I didn't have nothing for sale. I sell vehicles and motorcycles. I sell that, but I didn't have nothing for sale. Like, this truck ain't for sale because I want to keep it through the winter. This truck ain't for sale because there's a bunch of shit wrong with it. And I just got this Crown Vic. This shit ain't for sale because they're not gonna give me what I want for it. And ain't shit wrong with this motherfucker. And that's a hard combination to find. I'm gonna hit this bitch with white touch-up paint everywhere. I just wish I had more time in the year before it froze. Then I could really do this motherfucker how I want to do it. Dog, can sell me the Dodge truck or I ain't selling you shit, nigga. Fucking stuff he talking about. Y'all still here? What does TS mean? LT3K3. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck you get here? You're a Chevy mechanic? You a Chevy mechanic? What you mean what happened at the end of the last stream last night? What you see that was different? When I was doing my Ermac impression? Well, you can't really see it. Yeah, it's got a pink light in here, Jack. Type shit. You need to drink more water. Maybe. What I need is fucking assholes to give me less fucking hit. Little fucking bitches. I'm about to pass out smoking this weed. That kind of vibrates the seat a little bit. No wonder my lumbar never works. Bitches been breaking my shit. Plus the way bitches drive these cars, bro. The steering wheel be all the way down, the seat be all the way up. I'm sure. You're not even tall. Bitch, the seat all the way back. You're not even tall. To the pedicure, that car long. No, it ain't. Fuck it ain't, bitch. I learned to drive in a Chevy Suburban, bitch. The Chevy Suburban always been 130 millimeters long, bitch. That motherfucker 25 feet long, bitch. Welcome to my reality. Watch this. $177 or some shit. That motherfucker 15 feet, nigga. That avalanche 15 feet long. Talking about this Crown Vic long. This old weak ass 10-foot ass cop. Fucking 8 feet at the most. And make it so bad. If you get the dual cab, the crew cab, an extended bed, you'll be longer than the Suburban. It's longer than the Suburban by maybe half a foot. Cadillac seats go back. What? Cadillac seats go far back. They're basically a bed. Okay, Mackenzie, these ain't Cadillac seats. This is a Crown Vic. Same thing, though. You thinking on the right track, baby. What you think about is big bodies. The big body seats go back. That's why you buy the big body. So you can get the seat that go back. Big body seat, they go back. Hold on. These bitches go far enough back to disappear. Hold on. Lock my seat in place. Oh. The only thing stopped the seat from going back was the other seat. It'll go back further. I promise you, the back seat stopped it. Look at this shit. The back seat stopped it, nigga. Lay way back, smoking dro. Full of hydro, you can smell it on the clothes. But when I was younger, Mackenzie, and into front wheel drive vehicles, I used to buy the shit out of Cadillacs. I'm talking about I buy the shit out of Cadillac, boy. You looking at the nigga on several at a time. What you gonna do with all them Cadillacs? Ain't nobody gonna wanna buy them because they Cadillacs. Somebody will buy them. All I gotta do is what I've been doing. Put it in my bitches names. And those bitches go sell the Cadillacs. And you weak ass nigga get his bitch $1,000 more than what I was asking for. So it's working out for me. I got $1,000 more than I really want to. You know what these bitches be doing? They can't wait to start begging. Man, you got a free $1,000. Can we at least go to the somewhere? I wanna go somewhere. Where you go? I don't know. I wanna go somewhere. I'm your bitch. I want you to take me out in public. I wanna go for a walk in front of people. You gonna behave? I will behave. You promise? Nope, you don't want to promise. I ain't got time. Last time you beat that other bitch up by the ice cream machine, I ain't got time for you. You be attacking bitches in public. You don't know how to act. You need a muzzle. I'm gonna be good. Dang. Bitches always trying me. If we go buy this car, and after the car, we can go to Applebee's or motherfucking somewhere. Shit. But I hate when they be like, even Olive Garden? I fucking hate Olive Garden. That's fat bitch food. I don't want that shit. Fucking fat bitch diet food. Don't nobody want that shit. Ooh, unlimited soup. Fuck, I got a 6-pack. And then you either get unlimited soup or unlimited salad. That really makes me mad because I fucking hate lettuce. Bitch, what you mean unlimited lettuce? Lettuce so fucking nasty. Olive Garden was giving that shit away. Just giving the shit away. It wasn't even no limit to how much of that shit you could eat. Fat bitches love Olive Garden. Fucking steak, $30. And this motherfucker so old, this bitch got a tape deck. Remember that used to be an issue? Remember that used to be a deal breaker going to go buy a car? You ain't got no CD player? Where your CD player? All right, if I'm here now. Over here clean, they make it with love. Checkers or coders for me. Last two edible places. You forgot about Wendy's. Wendy's is ice cold burgers when you get it. You right. You gotta go to a Wendy's with black people or your food do be cold. And then they be mad. Bro, it's an icicle on this shit. It's an ice cube on this shit. And they always try to play the reverse racism card, like you racist as a black person because you brought in the Wendy's. Like it didn't have enough seasoning. Motherfucker, it ain't cooked. Fire is seasoning to me. I'm black. Add some seasoning to this shit. Always offended. I noticed something. Anyway, I'm not finna go there. I'm not finna go there. Can y'all hear me? We haven't had one of these burger patty in years. Shit. You know what? Never mind. You right. I eat the chicken Asiago when I go there. And the ghost pepper chicken today. Took it off the menu with they bum ass. Why would you take ghost pepper chicken off the menu? I swear to God, that better tell me some fat white bitch bought it and couldn't take the heat and now she sued. I can't stand fat white bitches. They always do that shit. Damn, y'all still can't hear me? That's what happened. Shit, I just caught a job, nigga. I just caught a job, my nigga. So I don't know why y'all can't hear me. Oh, y'all hear me? Okay, cool. Nigga, don't come in here trolling, nigga. Listen here, stepson. Do not come in here trolling me. I am not on your mama's internet. You know your mama get that government discount. That bitch got motherfucking high-speed internet, motherfucking 700 megabytes of high speed, nigga. Fuck that shit. That bitch got 7,000 megabytes of fast speed internet. Unlimited. With her food stamp benefits. But nigga, I don't, nigga. I paid for this phone that I'm on right now. And it's an iPhone. I paid for it. Yeah, an iPhone. Who pays for an iPhone when y'all get them free from the government now? Yeah, I know. I paid for my iPhone, though. And I pay for my internet service. Actually, this month, my phone bill climbed this month. Oh, yeah, that motherfucker. It was the climb. This shit like $60 now, which is fucking unheard of in today's society. $60 for a phone bill. If only there were a government program to help me out. You can go buy an Obama phone. Why? Your mama got an iPhone from Spectrum with unlimited service. Nigga, I want the same service y'all got. You got me fucked up, nigga. You gotta have a house, bro. Well, y'all gonna have to give me some Section 8 so I can get in the fucking house. I'm glad y'all can hear me now. Okay? Now listen. About the fast food argument, King Cloud won that one. Because he right. Checkers and Wendy's is the only shit that's still edible. The rest of that shit is trash. You talking about McDonald's is good. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? And you spelled win wrong. He didn't won. Shit, he won. McDonald's is nasty as shit. I've eaten McDonald's, nigga. That's nasty as shit, nigga. She love McDonald's, boy. She'd be mad at anybody else that didn't like that shit. I don't want that shit. That shit is nasty. McDonald's and Burger King, they food tastes like motherfucking dead bodies. Fuck out of here. Not sure how a penis burger tastes, but I'm pretty sure what the fuck you eating there. Fucking penis burger. All they food is nasty. Nigga. Even they fucking orange juice nasty. Nasty ass orange juice. The only thing they got good at McDonald's is the Minute Maid orange juice. The rest of that shit nasty, Chad. I don't take McDonald's if it's free. I don't want that bullshit. And I've been telling everybody for years there's something wrong with that shit. In the old McDonald's, the old McDonald's fries, them wasn't good either. Them bitches tasted like plastic, nigga. Nah, Burger King ain't good. Yeah, that OJ hit. But it's still Minute Maid. You can buy Minute Maid from any fucking where. You in Florida, you can definitely buy fucking Minute Maid, nigga. You can take your ass right to Publix and buy fucking Minute Maid. What you can't find in public is wild cherry Pepsi soda. You gotta go to a big Publix for that. They, you know, West Palm Beach, they was like, no, we don't have so that's beneath us. Even our gangbangers have car insurance. Where are you from in the world? Are you here to buy Gucci? That's kind of what we do. Tomorrow we hating on McDonald's. Fuck out of here. It's only one reason to go to McDonald's as a grown ass man. You know why? You know why you go there? To buy pussy. That's why you go to McDonald's. They don't have shit there you want. Do you drink piping hot extra black coffee? Shut the fuck up then. Do you want coffee with formaldehyde in it? What about fertilizer? Shut the fuck up then. So I used to be like, McDonald's got the best coffee. And they do. Their coffee, it tastes better than everybody else's coffee, but that's because it's filled with all type of poisonous shit. But at the time, I ain't gonna lie, at the time I was drinking McDonald's coffee in my life, I was drinking shit like natural ice also. So it really didn't fucking matter to me. I'd have drunk fucking gasoline if I figured I could get it down and keep it there. R. Kelly met his girls down the street from Burger King. He took them to McDonald's. And I swear to God, a McDonald's eating bitch always lying. That's why y'all bitches be playing with y'all like that. Y'all bitches don't drink no water, eat no fruit. Little funky pussy ass, lying ass, instigating ass bitches. Always in the middle of some shit. They're the type of McDonald's, them type of bitches work at McDonald's or eat McDonald's. Fuck work there, eat at McDonald's. Anybody can work there. Don't worry about it. Black people days of working there is almost over with. The Mexicans are here and they are tired of doing labor. Nobody wants to be a tradesman. That shit crazy. Here's a thought. How about you let guys be electricians and then make them pay back their schooling? That should circulate the tradesman economy. Let them pay back their schooling after, not before. Colleges got us fucked up. We pay to keep these institutions open. They still charging motherfuckers by the man shit. Nigga, fuck McDonald's. And they ain't on top of shit. We talking about a government that hire. We talking about a restaurant that's hiring nothing but kids. All their employees 16. Their employees so young, they're addicted to Wi-Fi to the point where if you ask for the Wi-Fi code, it's an instant argument at any McDonald's. You could be on the phone with corporate. They will tell corporate, we not letting them see shit. And the dope fiend back there be like, I can do what I want to. I'm a supervisor. And then you go in there tomorrow and them niggas still got their job. Ain't no motherfucking way. I'd have been snatched you bitches. I'd have been snatched my name off of these shitty ass fry shacks. These bogus ass popsicle stands. I'd have been took my name off of that shit. They'd have been mad. I'd have let everybody pay their motherfucking franchise fees. Slowly, but I would have raised the franchise fees slowly but for surely. I'll raise them till can't nobody afford the shit no more. And after that, I'll just close down. That's what I would do if I owned McDonald's. But all they gotta do is go there and eat the food and see the ice cream machine don't even fucking work. And when it do work, it's full of fucking mold and bacteria. Yeah, man, shut that shit down, man. Go do something else with your money. Go do something else with your money, man, because you obviously losing money if you need a government subsidy at the end of the year. At this point, they just keeping McDonald's and Burger King open for the government subsidy. The only motherfucker that's really trying is Wendy's. Checkers and O'Reilly's been trying for years, but they've been falling behind slowly but for surely. Because every time they get ahead in the black community, they do some hoe ass shit. They're gonna open up a bunch of stores in the white franchises, stop taking care of the black franchises, and let rats and roaches run through that motherfucker. And then when they come back to take care of the black franchise, now they got to demo the building because they don't let the grease get too motherfucking thick. That's Checkers O'Reilly problem. They keep trying to run off on niggas, and they can't because white people don't want that shit. Mexicans don't want that shit. Don't nobody want that shit but niggas. We trying to support y'all, but y'all keep flaking on us. Like Cadillac did. That's why niggas stopped buying Cadillacs. That's why it became a rise of niggas buying motherfucking BMWs and all the Ford Crown Vics and all this other shit. We don't buy Cadillacs no more because Cadillac keep fucking us. We done told them for years, stop. Make the Fleetwood, make the Fleetwood, make the Fleetwood, make the Fleetwood. Okay, you don't make that Cadillac Fleetwood? Okay, fine. Since that was the last back wheel drive y'all had, we don't want none of that front wheel drive shit. And then they took our money and made cool ass cars for white boys. The CTSV Coupe, CTSV Sedan, CTSV Wagon. And if you look them cars up right now, look them up. Look them up. Ain't nobody own them but some rich ass white guy in Virginia some fucking where. Not to mention the Corvette. The Corvette been untainable. They give those to the select few. They spend the rest of their life till they die paying for that fucking Corvette and still got to take it back to the dealer and owe $8,000 on it. Get the fuck out of here, man. Ain't nobody got time for y'all bullshit. This is why don't nobody buy a fucking Corvette. Nobody wants a Corvette. It's not a cool car to nobody no more. People see a Corvette and then, oh, me and ride past like, yeah, I'm in a Corvette. And everybody be like, yeah, okay. A G37 roll past with motherfucking fucked up paint, a broken shock, a loud ass exhaust. Them bitches be like, ooh, look at daddy. Hey, how you doing? Niggas in the Corvette gotta play that bitch line I usually play. I'm married anyway. Yeah, whatever, school. Don't no bitch want your bum ass. Only thing Cadillac did that niggas want is make a truck. But then y'all made the truck and made the truck impossible for me to own, impossible for me to like. I gotta give it to my bitch. This motherfucker on rims, it's all-wheel drive. I can't use the toe nothing. I can't use the motherfucker push nothing. I can't turn on the four-wheel drive as I want to and drive this motherfucker to the other side of the field. Nope. All-wheel drive. Then I gotta come and rescue my bitch and the motherfucker when she get the motherfucker stuck. Cause I told this bitch 19 times, even though I'm not your mechanic, go get those big ass rims took off. They're not that big, they're factory rims. I can take mine, you don't know. Now when you calling me and you stuck, you gonna be mad. You gonna be mad. I bought an Escalade that was too long. It ain't too long, bitch. This motherfucker got the best transmission. Turn right around and trade it for a Tahoe looking ass Escalade, short booty. And get stuck in that and be mad. You know why you stuck, bitch. Ain't no four-wheel drive. Fucker, you a German, bitch? A Japanese person? Do you really think all-wheel drive got anything on four-wheel drive? I'm American. We built four-wheel. We invented four-wheel drive. Let me tell you something. It's the best damn drivetrain on the fucking planet, bitch. And you can't prove me wrong. You know how I know? Go to Moab, four-wheel drive. Go to Antarctica, four-wheel drive. They in every corner of the motherfucking planet. Not no bitch-ass front-wheel drive. Fuck out of here. I don't know if y'all ever watched a show called Top Gear, but it used to be my shit. I love Top Gear. Tonight on Top Gear. But I don't like how they changed all the Top Gear hosts now. It's not the same, okay? It's stupid now. There's no Captain Slow whining about everything. I didn't think I would ever miss his bitch ass. But when he was gone from Top Gear, I'm like, who's gonna complain about every fucking thing I don't care about? Captain Slow. Who else is gonna tell you the proper way to operate a Rolls Royce that's used? I'm black, I can't afford a Rolls Royce. But I know you can't push it to the limits. Okay? And I always wanted the old school Rolls Royce because they can run off almost anything. I don't care what you put in them. They run because it's a turbine engine. Now, moving on. There's other people on the show I miss too. Like Richard Hammond. He was another host. Let me tell you why I miss Richard Hammond. He was the one person who thought like every American I've ever bloody met. Well, suburban Americans, they think they want to be clean about everything, Mike. But he was surely fucking American, Mike. He does the same thing my brothers do. He'd rather buy a cool car than buy a functional car. I remember that fucker bought a BMW and had to take it apart in Africa. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck he found head gaskets, Mike, but he found head gaskets and he took it apart. It was a BMW Z. It was like a pretty cool car. And after he took it apart and put it back together, I was like, yeah, it's just nice. It was fucking ticket, but it was nice. I was like, that guy there, Mike, he definitely has that American fighting spirit. Because I always wanted a Dodge Durango two-door, and the only way I can get a two-door Durango is go to Mexico, Mike. And that's my Top Gear dream. Go to Mexico, buy a two-door Durango, don't get robbed and killed by the cartel, and drive it back. But I'm counting on the engine to stop on me. I'm betting that engine is going to stop. This is why I'm going to bring everything I need to keep it moving. Everything 4.59 liter. I'm gonna fuck around and bring a whole 5.9 liter and leave it somewhere in Texas. So when they cross over into America, I can just go into Texas and do a motor drop right away. Because the car is built in Mexico, it's gonna be no problem registering it here. But it's not gonna pass admission. It's a good thing it's a 90 score. Mexico never passed admission, so I'll never be expected to pass admissions with the car. The first and last, the guy I miss the most is the guy's accent I'm doing right now. I love me some fucking Jeremy Clarkson. You know, he was the first person to admit that some cars are very stupid, cars that you might want. Like a Mercedes-Benz four-door. I thought they was the coolest shits when I first started buying cars. He said they were stupid. I drove and I was like, this is stupid. He's right. He's bloody right. This is a bloody stupid-ass car. Can't bloody cut off traction control, Mike. Can't bloody cut off fucking launch control, Mike. Don't want to fucking do donuts, Mike. You know, doesn't matter how much power a Benz has. It's something going to give you the power it wants to give you, and I don't like that at all, Mike. But around the time of my first BMW, well, not my first BMW, it was long gone by then, but the following BMWs, I learned to pull all the fuses from Top Gear. Just start pulling fuses. It's best to pull any fuse you can't recognize the name of. Pull it. Pull it and do a few donuts. And if the car doesn't start, when you go to start it back up, put the fuses back. And then take them back out. So you can continue to do donuts your whole ride. Maybe you should take the fuses out one by one. It's a trick I've learned over the years. And if you take them out one by one, and whichever one does not start the car, that means that's a security fuse. The thing is, from Mercedes-Benz, you can't remove the security fuse. It's wired in. And everything else for the safety features are wired in, so you can't turn them off. Sucks ass. And if you can turn them off, I never figured out a way to turn them off. I want the power! Do I think it's safe to put my girlfriend in a rear-wheel drive with too much power? No, I do not think it's safe. And I don't recommend that the bitch drives the car because I'm going to want my money when she smacks it. And I like to tell them I don't think you should be driving this car because women are combative. And they love to tell me I can't tell them what to do. And they're all women. And they're all superior. And they're starting to serve. And they throw their head back. And I tell them, bitch, I'm through riding with you. But you can't have the keys. And when you smack my shit, I'm going to gladly collect your shit. I'm waiting on one of these Infinity truck having bitches to try me. They are going to try me. You know what? I'm going to make it so easy for her. Because I'm going to have her Infinity truck sold in a matter of 2 days. I do not fix Mercedes-Benz. I will fix a BMW. I will not fix Mercedes-Benz. Oh. Oh, I thought it was broke. It's not broke. It's just fucking mashed in. Yes, I do miss the show Top Gear. I've watched their new show. Not much to see there. It's too boring. It's not enough action. It's British people sitting around talking. I said, this is not Top Gear. This is not Top Gear! However, I did watch the episode where they flew in a plane to fucking the southern part of the American peninsula and drove their way up. That was cool. Nobody disappointed as usual. Richard Hammond bought a big fucking 1997 Chevy Silverado with a lift kit and mud tires. And the 350 with duals. It was really fucking cool. Had a flame job on it. It was sitting up so high, he started it up while it was still in the ocean. Quite amazing sight. But it came to a point where big-ass bridges were a problem for Mr. Hammond. I like the Top Gear America, too. I was watching the fuck out of Top Gear America. That was my shit. I like the host of that, too. That's definitely me and my brothers buying cars. I am definitely Tanner Faust. I definitely stuck some head gaskets in this motherfucker before I brought it to y'all. So I did go over budget. But if we take a trip across America, I'm replacing my head gaskets. And while I'm in there, I'm gonna get my springs. It's gonna run like a champ. Till I catch a leak or something. I remember episode Tanner bought a Porsche. Like, why would this nigga buy a Porsche? But that's something I would do. And then I'm definitely a douchebag BMW buyer. We gonna be buying regular cars. We're going to go get a Beamer. And we gotta buy trucks that ain't real trucks. I'm going to go get a Beamer. They make the best fake trucks. I'm just saying. Other than, I'm gonna get me 4-wheel drive GM or something like that. I mean, 4-wheel drive Dodge. I mean, I take a shit like that. But you all just gonna go buy cars, nigga. Y'all know what I'm gonna buy. I don't buy Crown Vic on Roaches. 5 Series, 6-speed manual, 2023. How much for an oil change in that? I can't charge you for an oil change in that. I don't have a computer to reset your fucking oil light. So there you go. If you had your own computer, then I could do it. But I don't think you like my labor price. Dealership on 180. That's cheap. They bugging and bring me 150. They want 180. Bring me 150. Fucking 125. You got your own computer. You got your own computer. Fuck it. Bring me $100. Fuck that $80. Bring me $100. Bring me $100, Jack. And I know they ain't tell you no motherfucking 180. That's a motherfucking lie. They try to lower your ass in. But bring me $100. Because I guarantee the oil change for that is $230. $237, some dumbass shit like that. You gotta bring your own computer. You got 85 from me. Shit. I need $100. And you need your own computer. And you gotta buy your own oil. I'm not buying oil. For 2023? Fuck no, nigga. You got turbo. You got fucking, not only do you got a fucking oil cooler, which is normal for BMW, you got turbos, nigga. Hell no, I'm not doing that. That's a lot of fucking oil. Google that car. I guarantee that car take like fucking 10 quarts of oil or some dumb shit like that. Ain't no way. I bet you that motherfucker take like 10 quarts of oil. Maybe even 12. I remember my big brother used to always be challenging me that because I used to buy Cadillacs, and he'd be like, you don't take care of your fucking Cadillacs. You don't know a fucking thing about them. How many quarts of oil do they take, nigga? 7. No, 5. That's them old-ass Cadillacs, nigga. I got a North Star. Look it up. 7 quarts. It take me 7.5, nigga. But you can use 5. No, you can't. That's 3 quarts of oil short, nigga. That ain't enough oil, nigga. If you ask my opinion, you should use 8 quarts of oil because it soaks the bottom of the crank. Sure, it's going to give you a starting problem, but I don't give no fuck. Plus, I don't have my Cadillac on no bullshit-ass angles for long, so I don't worry about it. If I lived in San Francisco, then I would be putting 6 quarts of oil instead of 7 because that motherfucker probably smoke going up all them steep-ass hills. But I live in Milwaukee, nigga. There's 8 quarts of oil in this bitch, Jack. Deal with it. What a laptop. You could do it through a laptop. Been so long since I was fucking with Beamers, I forgot the name of the software. But you can do it through the laptop. And it's a couple, but what you need is a scan tool. And all scan tools don't do all cars. Like the scan tools that I buy. I know which one you was in. I'm in the police car today. Chilling. Oh yeah, that's quality, boy. You heard that when I slammed it. It was like, boom. Okay, you can either do this with a laptop, or you can get a scan tool. Not all scan tools do all cars. Like the scan tools that I buy that are not manufacturer specific, right? Specific, I'm sorry. They're not manufacturer specific are like X tool. That was the one I was on lately. I've owned a couple of those. I had a snap-on too. Now my snap-on used to do plenty of shit. It did shit that X tool could only dream of, boy. Nigga, none of these scan tools got a sonograph on it except motherfucking goddamn snap-on. And that's the quickest way to diagnose a BMW. Because you can go through that old school emissions port right there, the ABS port, and then you hook up to one pin connector, another pin connector, and you just read. You just wait. Start that motherfucker up, you let the snap-on tool record, you set it to loop. And then you go back and look at all your loops when they full and see where the motherfuckers start to fluctuate at. Then you go back and you look again. But I got so good at it, I didn't need that motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you automatically what it be. It's either that the last sensor, it's always the last sensor in the fucking game. It used to be the ABS. Then after the ABS, it was the transmission. Then after the first it was the transmission, then it was the ABS. Then after the ABS, it's the fucking stupid ass automatic shifter on all these new BMWs like 03 and older with the fucking what the fuck do they call it? The auto stick shit. Anyway, that bullshit, that sensor goes out and just stop the whole fucking car starting. Because what you need on a BMW is no distortion in the electric pulse width. And if it's out of sync in electric pulse width, I can almost guarantee it's a sensor. It's a sensor somewhere in there. So if you got a BMW that won't start or it's running funny, replace all your fucking sensors. Just replace them. Replace them. Get the computer to accept them. Watch how much better that fucking car run. It's gonna run like you gave it a fucking tune-up. You like, I don't need no tune-up. You gonna leave them in there so long, they're gonna be brittle. Somebody gonna go to change them bitches, and them bitches gonna break off in the fucking block. Probably what's gonna happen to this Crown Vic when I go to change these motherfucking spark plugs. I hope not. It's gonna piss me off. And fuck yes, I know how to get it out. And fuck yes, it involves taking the whole fucking motor apart. And fuck yes, I'm getting ready to do that any fucking way, because I'm putting a timing chain on this bitch and everything. So the head's got to come off of this bitch. The head's got to come off of this bitch. The crank pulleys got to come up off of this bitch. That timing chain cover got to come up off of this bitch. That means I might as well replace the motherfucking main seal while I'm at the front main seal. I would do my rear main seal, but I don't think I'm gonna have a reason to take this bitch up out of here. But if I take the engine up out of here, I'm taking the fucking transmission with it. When I take the engine and the transmission with it, I'm taking that transmission apart and I'm doing my motherfucking valve body. I'm doing a valve body, new gasket, motherfucking valve body, new gasket. And I'm taking that motherfucker off of the fucking engine just so I can do the rear main seal. I will put a flywheel on it, but Ford flywheels hard as fuck. They last forever. I ain't seen a Ford with a flywheel problem in a long ass motherfucking time. I don't ever think I seen a Ford with a flywheel problem. What cars was I buying that had flywheel problems back in the day? All them little stupid ass front wheel drives. They all got fucking flywheel problems. That's another reason why I hate front wheel drive cars, especially the Dodges. I swear to God, I don't know what's going on with the machining in the 90s, but you had to buy like an aftermarket high performance fucking uh see, I forgot the name of the damn thing. Flex plate or flywheel. Cause they was always fucking. And there is a difference between a flex plate and a flywheel. I believe the flywheel is for a manual transmission. The flex plate is for an automatic transmission. But whatever, they on the same fucking spot. And no, you cannot use a flywheel on an automatic transmission or a flex plate on an automatic transmission. You know what I'm trying to say? They're not interchangeable. It don't matter whether it's a front wheel drive or rear wheel drive. What matters is that it is if it's a manual or not. So you think about, oh, I'm gonna just put a manual transmission in it because I'm a smart guy. Well, you can do the peckerwood thing if you want to, but off comes the flex plate. On goes the flywheel. You don't have a torque converter no more. Nope, you got a clutch and all that other shit. And a pull-out bearing, and that shit is actually more parts, nigga. Automatic transmission is more parts. No, it's not. No, it's not. Well, let me tell you a secret. The more parts you have, the more some shit can go wrong. Only reason why these white boys put stick shifts in everything is because they fuck up everybody's car. I see it all the time. I often tell my white friends, ain't no fucking way you driving my car. This how white people drive? Yeah, it's normal to me. Unnecessary accelerating, fucking up people's transmission. Just experiment in their mind. Because they jealous and tearing people shit up because they ain't got shit. Then they go get a stick shift so can't nobody get them back. Oh, my car's a stick, man. That's why I don't buy a stick shift, because I ain't no self-centered ass, stingy ass person. And them type of people buy stick shifts. And he has 12 kids. And be yelling at his kids, don't touch my motherfucking car, bitch ass kid. Fighting with the kids and shit. Some people are born to be ignorant. Let me tell you something. One thing about ignorant people, to keep that energy alive. So they only, and I'm telling you, don't know, but ignorant people own Corvettes. So what's going to happen is they not going to sell to nobody who not ignorant. They can look at you and tell you got too much goddamn common sense to waste your money on this shit. And every Corvette owner you know, by the time they own 3 or 4 Corvettes. You be like, Corvette is not that unattainable. How much is your Corvette worth? $694,000. I should have that by the end of the week, school. You're right. You're right. I should have that by the carry the one. Yeah, I should have that by February. Yeah. But you know, it's nice to know that I can get a Corvette. Y'all not applying yourselves. If that's the case, do you realize that 99% of the world doesn't own a Corvette? Yeah, we be all right. We be all right. You ain't never went to go buy a Corvette that didn't have all kind of shit wrong with it. I'm talking about serious shit like bad transmission, bad motor. That's a deal breaker for me. A bad rear end gear on a Corvette? Corvette has a special Corvette rear end gear. That's why I always like the big body coupes. They run a little bit better from every manufacturer. You want a big body coupe, nigga? Not the little coupe. You want the big body coupe, nigga? You want a BMW? You want a BMW 6 Series. Can y'all still see me? Y'all still here? I'm just wondering where the fuck my empty jugs were. There they are. Looking right at them. You know what? I can't fucking wait till it's time to change antifreeze because I'm not using 50/50 this year. You know that? I'm sick of that shit. It's taking too long to heat up the car on the inside. That's all I give a fuck about. I feel like y'all not here no more. Got a dashboard light out. Is everybody still here? I'm gonna start putting mercury shit on this motherfucker. I'm gonna give me some mercury ashtrays for this bitch. I might have to replace the whole door panel with a mercury door panel. It's cool. That's probably easier. That's probably easier than any of that other shit. So I can have me some rear trays in this motherfucker, man. That's all it need. Dog, I'm tempted to push this trunk button like clack. I want to push it so bad. I know this heavy ass trunk gonna swing right open. Hello. Y'all still here? Be like broker. What's up, bro? How your life going today? Is it going better? I hope so. Yeah, man. I'm sitting in the Crown Vic, plotting my way, making my plans. I'm plotting on the way I'm finna get that shit up off of there. Because as you know, my Crown Vic need the lower control arms done. I'm one of them overthinkers, man. But yeah, I'm getting ready to cut my motherfucking shock up off there because that's the, man, it's the shock and two bolts holding it on. And I gotta buy some vice grips. I gotta buy a big ass pair of vice grips. I need a pair of vice grips gonna lock around that fucking ball joint. You know what? No, I don't. Yes, I do. That ball joint is hard and steel. You need some force to break that. I don't think I can cut through that motherfucker. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give my best motherfucking shot to cut that motherfucking ball off of there. So when I reset my mirrors, fuck. So when I reset my mirrors, right? It will not travel up or right. I got two directions that ain't working. So when I adjust it, I'm gonna put it to the far right and all the way up because it's just a certain number of clicks. So I'm gonna click it as many times as I can to the right and as many times as I can up. I'm gonna do both of them like that, and I'm gonna close the car door and I'm gonna adjust them motherfuckers when I finally do adjust them. They were adjusted before, but I fucked with them. Yep.